Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Super Mario Brothers, the movie. This is a 2023 film that I am over a week late, and I had every intention on going to see this when it first came out, and then I got lazy. And then I saw how much goddamn money this movie made. It's one of the highest grossing movies of the year, one of the highest grossing animated movies, especially their first weekend. So I said, well, goddamn, I need to get my lazy ass up and out and see this damn thing. And I did a random Tuesday morning, 11 a.m., the first showing of the day, thinking there won't be much people there. The film's already been out for over a week. I'll be good. It'll be close to empty. It's fucking packed. The theater is still packed for this damn movie, so it's clearly not done making all of the monies. After seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie, I gotta say that I get it. I do. I get the hype. I'm not saying that I came into this film with my arms folded and me thinking, all right, film, prove me wrong, entertain me. Because I know that it's a kid's film, and I know that I'm not even the biggest Super Mario Brothers fan. Like, I played the games when I was a kid and whatnot, but I haven't played them in so long. I'm not this diehard fan of it. But watching the movie, it did make me feel nostalgic a little bit. It did, but it wasn't cheap nostalgia, at least not for me. It found a good balance of introducing these characters. Like, if you don't know much about Super Mario Brothers, I feel like most people know of them, but if you don't know who they are and what they do, their characteristics, this movie does a good job of setting them up, putting you right into that world. They're plumbers from Brooklyn, and they get mixed up in this situation in this other universe where, and of course, because I just watched the live action, I just rewatched it, the live action 1993 film. It's very funny how similar at least the premises are. But when they wind up in the other universe, and when you see that world, it works. And here's the thing. Here's the most important thing. This works so much more as an animated movie. It's very important to do this animated, to be able to really bring this world and these characters and this over the top. It's Mushroom Palace, for God's sakes. You need to do it in animated form. I don't want to see this in live action. I don't care to see this in live action. Let's talk about the voice cast, because when this first got announced, like 2 or so years ago, I remember laughing. I remember other people reacting, laughing and saying, this is ridiculous, this is going to be terrible. For example, Chris Pratt as Mario. I didn't like this either at first. I don't know if I'm getting to the point where I'm getting sick of Chris Pratt. Just his face or his name is starting to annoy me. But I thought he was fine. I almost couldn't even tell that it was him. And he wasn't doing the over-the-top stereotypical Italian accent that Mario usually has. But there is a funny joke, a funny take that they do at the very beginning of this movie, where they play into the fact that the accent's not there. And I thought that was great. That was hilarious. Charlie Day as Luigi, the brother. Charlie Day I like in general, but there are times when he is a little too much, a little too extra, a little too much energy. But I thought he was fine here. My only complaint is that we didn't get enough of Luigi. Some of the most fun that I had watching this movie was Mario and Luigi together, tag teaming and doing stuff. And they get separated for a majority of this movie, but it was what it was. Jack Black as Bowser. He might be the best part of the film as far as his voice acting. And you could tell why they casted him, because he has a couple of singing numbers and it sounds ridiculous. I liked the take on Bowser. I did. I liked him as the villain. They made him threatening and imposing when he had to, but then he was also very goofy because he was in love with Princess Peach. Princess Peach is played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and I am seeing Anya Taylor-Joy, or in this case, hearing her, in so many things that I'm starting to be a big fan of her. I never disliked her, but I'm liking her more and more as I see her or as I hear her. I like that the princess was more capable, more badass, more she can do stuff for herself. It wasn't like she was being kidnapped and had to be saved, which is the original story, I guess, of Mario. And also, Seth Rogen played Donkey Kong. I was very happy to see Donkey Kong's inclusion here, especially how they used him. I was impressed by, I don't want to say Easter eggs because that sounds cheap. Like when I say I felt nostalgia about certain things, it does sound like maybe it's a cheaper thing that they're playing to, but I thought it was smarter how they were able to encapsulate my annoyance of playing a Mario video game and how many times I would die, how many times I would get hit, or how many times I would fall off of the platform and have to restart over and over and over again. I don't have the patience for that type of shit, even as a kid. So seeing Mario in this movie, having to learn how to be able to jump these platforms and do all the things that you're supposed to do, but they made a point to say, this shit's hard. And he's going to have to do this more than once. I just, again, it was stuff like that that referenced the game. It was little things, power-ups and just whatnot that I thought, wow, this is the way to do it. I don't know why when you see other video game properties where it just seems like they get everything wrong. Lately, we've been eating good. Lately, we've been doing well when it comes to video game adaptations, video game translations into movies other than Uncharted. Fuck that movie. I enjoyed this though. I had fun. Look, is it a perfect movie? Is it amazing? Is it the best thing ever? Probably not, but it's also, it's not trying to be. It's just trying to be a fun film, and it was fun. I did have fun with it. Another nitpick, I guess, if I don't want to just sound like I'm gushing the whole entire time, the music choice wasn't bad, but it did feel like it was so many songs. Almost every song they use I've seen in like 10, 15 other movies or shows, right? It's just like, it's the most common, most overused type of songs. They're all good songs, but it's like, oh, okay, it's Thunderstruck again. Oh, okay, all right, we'll just go. Oh, I Need a Hero. Okay, yeah, I didn't just hear that like 2 weeks ago in Shazam. Anyways, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the Super Mario Brothers movie? I'm gonna give it a good date movie, or in this case, a good family night movie. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!